Well, there's been a lot of buzz about the reunion of Student Bodies, an iconic Canadian hit TV show from the 90s that still, to this day, has fans wanting more. Well, the entire crew came together for the 20th anniversary reunion, and today, two of the actors join me in studio. Jamie Elman, who played Cody, and, ta-da, Ross Howell, who is also our meteorologist, and you played Chris Shepherd on the show.
Way back.
Way
back, 20 years
back.
ago. Hard to believe.
Yeah. So, what does it feel? 20 years. What does that feel like, having you guys all coming together?
Well, first of all, I knew him before we even started working together, right? Because he was already sort of a Canadian icon. In fact, this weekend when I came in for the reunion, I went through before I got here the old, bag of tricks.
Box, yeah.
Oh, what I found is the Captain Crunch cereal box.
My television pass.
Thank you. Are you afraid of the dark? And you'll see right there. There's Ross's beautiful little face there in the middle. Okay, I kept stuff for this exact.
That's a little crazy.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
This one moment.
Yeah,
that's what you kept
for
it
this
for.
exact
That's
moment.
worth something. In all seriousness, it's been amazing seeing Jamie and the rest of the cast, and the FanExpo yesterday was just an unbelievable experience. We honestly did not know what the reaction would be. We really didn't know how many people were going to show up or any of those things, and we were really happy to see that there was a good turnout and people were really excited about seeing us all back together.
Absolutely. Now, the one thing noticed with the show, unlike some of the other shows that were going on in the 90s, not going to name the other shows, but there was something about the crew that made you click with the viewer. It was high school life, what you were going through, but there was a real sense of sort of connection. Why do you think that was? I mean, what do you think, where was that click?
It seems to be, from what we've talked about the last couple of days, the right place at the right time, the right ages that we were all at, the fact that we shot in an actual high school, not with a live studio audience.
So last I want to ask you, before we have to wrap up, how did you handle the celebrity side of things? I mean, you guys were young, you were living in Montreal.
Well, that was one of the other things about the experience. We shot it sort of in a vacuum because we didn't know about the success of the show for most of the time we were making it. I remember when we split up for the hiatus and we came back and half the cast lived in Montreal and half in Toronto, and the Torontonians came back to tell us, living in the Montreal bubble, that they went to the Eaton Centre and people do in fact know the show.
The interesting thing is, quickly, 20 years later, we actually have never had a reaction like we had at FanExpo.
No.
So really, it's come full circle 20
years. Look at that.
That's right.
Amazing.
We also brought this old school picture to show what we looked like when we were young and innocent.
And speaking of pictures, really quickly, I'm going to bring in one of our producers, Laura.
Yeah, Laura.
Come on in over here. We have a little something
she's
for her.
A fan of the show.
Before we wrap up.
Quickly before we wrap up, Laura.
I thought these were all used up yesterday, but we actually got you one.
There you go.
Okay.
All right, both of you. Ross, you and I will chat on weather. Jamie, it's been amazing.
I want to know what weather's going to be like as well.